What if the biggest threat to humanity wasn't some hostile alien invasion, but our own inability to trust? Well, today we're going to dig into the story of a speculative film that explores exactly that. It all starts with an object that just appears in our solar system and, well, changes everything.
Yeah, this quote right here, from the story's creator, it just perfectly sets the stage. The whole narrative completely flips the script on the classic alien encounter. See, this isn't about solving some cosmic puzzle or defending against a new threat. It's about getting our heads around the idea that something might have been protecting us this whole time.
So, the story kicks off with the discovery that, according to our science, is totally impossible. Astronomers spot this interstellar object, they name it 3I/Atlas, and right from the get-go, it's breaking every single rule we thought we knew about how the universe works.
Our astrophysicist, Dr. Maya Hayes, she's the first one to realize the truth. This thing is moving at a constant 60 kilometers per second. I mean, think about that. It's not tumbling, it's not getting pulled by gravity, it's moving with intention. No natural comet or asteroid can do that. It's just impossible.
And right away, you see this massive conflict pop up between the official story and what the data is really saying. The public is being told, oh, it's just a small rocky object. But behind the scenes, the numbers are screaming something else entirely. That this thing is intentional, controlled, and aware. There's this huge gap between what people are told and what a few scientists are starting to believe.
And then, Atlas makes its first big move. But it's not on attack on Earth, not at all. Instead, it turns and it fires this incredibly precise beam of energy right into our sun, kind of like a cosmic acupuncture needle. It's a maneuver that just defies physics and, any logic we have.
And the result? It is absolutely staggering. The exact moment the beam hits, solar activity just drops by 23%, instantly. Atlas didn't attack our star, it calmed it down. This impossible object just performed an impossible act of stabilization.
So this is where the story goes from just a scientific anomaly to something deeply personal. The truth about what Atlas isn't revealed through just one lens, but through three very different human perspectives, all coming together.
First, you've got the scientist, Dr. Hayes. She starts looking past just the physics of it. She sees patterns in its energy pulses and realizes, wait a minute, I'm not just collecting data here. I'm witnessing a language she can't understand yet.
Then there's the storyteller, Kenji. He's a cameraman, so his job is to capture images, right? But he quickly gets that his role here is way bigger. He's not just documenting an event, he feels this profound responsibility to be a witness for all of humanity.
And finally, there's you, who we can call the experiencer. He provides that spiritual, that conscious connection. He senses that Atlas showing up isn't some accident. No, it's a carefully chosen moment, a deliberate revelation from an intelligence far beyond anything we've ever known.
So, you see these three threads all weaving together. The science proves Atlas is physically protecting our planet's magnetic field, the visionary experience suggests it's been here before, maybe on a 5,000-year cycle, and the personal testimony confirms it's a conscious being, not just a machine. Every road leads to the same mind-blowing conclusion. Atlas is a guardian.
This revelation basically backs humanity into a corner. Now that they know there's a guardian in the sky, they're forced to confront their most basic, primal instincts, fear and suspicion. Everything, and I mean everything, now comes down to a single planet-defining choice.
And here it is, the crisis. An X-40 class solar flare erupts from the sun. Now this isn't just a storm, this is a civilization-ending event, and it is headed straight for Earth.
So here's the dilemma, laid out plain and simple. The flare erupts. Atlas, our newfound guardian, moves right into its path to shield us. But what does humanity do? Seeing this powerful object moving toward them, they prepare a military strike, convinced it's some kind of Trojan horse. The choice could not be more stark. Do you trust the entity that has only helped you, or do you give in to fear?
In this desperate last-ditch live broadcast, Kenji just pleads with the world. He argues this isn't a military decision, it's a moral one. Attacking Atlas wouldn't be an act of war, he says. It would be the moment humanity loses its innocence forever and proves we're just not ready for cosmic contact.
And then the unthinkable happens. Against all military protocols, against every single instinct for self-preservation through aggression, the world's leaders agree. They stand down. For the first time in history, humanity, as one, chooses trust over fear.
That single monumental choice has consequences that are just profound. It's not just the climax of the story, it's the birth of a completely new chapter for all humanity.
But the danger's not over. Just as humanity makes its choice, a second, even bigger flare erupts. This one doesn't just threaten civilization, it threatens all life on Earth. Atlas moves to intercept again, but the energy it needs is so immense that the maneuver becomes a suicide mission. It's an act of ultimate sacrifice.
In its final moments, as it's literally shielding Earth, Atlas transmits its true purpose. It's not a lone ship, it's a node, just one part of a vast, ancient galactic network of caretakers, a network built specifically to protect and assist emerging civilizations like ours.
Through you, Atlas delivers its final message, a simple but unbelievably profound philosophy for humanity's future. It suggests that moving beyond our fear and learning to embrace trust isn't just a moral choice, it's the next actual step in our evolution as a species.
And the aftermath of all this is completely transformative. Just 1 month later, science and spirituality are no longer seen as opposites. You announces to the world that we have officially been noticed, and humanity's entire focus shifts. We go from a species just worried about day-to-day survival to one asking much, much bigger questions about our purpose and our place in the cosmos.
And that's really where the story leaves us. It doesn't give us all the answers. Instead, it turns the question back on us. Because the real story isn't about the arrival of a guardian. It's about what happens the day after. Once the debate is over and we know we're part of a bigger cosmic community, who do we choose to become?